Hey guys, welcome back to the channel. It's awesome that you're tuning in. So in this video we are going to take a close look at my Bang & Olufsen MX4000. I've noticed a lot of people didn't even heard about the Bang & Olufsen brand, and that is quite interesting. So I did some digging and asking around, and it seems to be like Bang & Olufsen was mainly focused on the European market, and that's the reason a lot of US people or other countries have no idea what this is. So let's do a quick recap, just tell you what it is. So basically Bang & Olufsen had these very nice designed television and other products. They've dedicated themselves to like having the unique and super high quality products with very cool features. So Bang & Olufsen was something that was totally different compared with the competition. They were still using like Philips drives, Philips televisions, stuff like that, but they basically focus on putting it in a nice package. And that is absolutely not on a negative way. Make some amazing products, especially when it comes to the audio features. They were mainly focused on that too, and they made some awesome pieces of technology and products back in the day. And even for now standards, you can still use them. And if you want to go retro mode, what I'm doing here on the channel, you can have some amazing products that has like high quality for not a lot of money. But before we're going to talk about the MX4000, let's talk about the previous models I've reviewed here on the channel. So I would say like check it out if you didn't see the videos. So it's quite interesting. The first one I ever got from Bang & Olufsen was the B&O Vision 1, if I'm saying it correctly. This one comes with an awesome speaker sound built in and with a built-in pedestal. And you have like different models from the B&O Vision 1, and also with the MX4 and 6 and other different models, we're going to get them separately, or you could buy them separately back in the day. But it was like a very tiny CRT and completely different version. And I did also make again a full review about it. It was a quite interesting one. The other one I really liked was the MX6000. So basically this is the bigger model when it comes to the MX series. We're going to get a lot of different models out there, like the 4000, the 6000, the 7000. And yeah, I'm not talking about Terminators, I'm talking about still televisions here. And Bang & Olufsen made so many different models, but this one was absolutely a beast. We got to the left, we're going to get ourselves the 6000, and the right the 4000. You can see like the 4000 is more like a portable version, and it is way better to move around. And that was a reason I wanted to have the 4000, because the 6000 is so freaking heavy. I cannot even barely move it. I have this cart for it, otherwise it's not almost impossible to lift up and to move around alone. That's the reason I'm super happy with my MX4000. I'm also using it in reviews. The first thing I'm noticing, because of the CRT, you would say like, oh, this thing is going to be like gigantic, but here you can see it's quite a slim model, and this is because of the Philips tube they are using. Another thing I really love about the Bang & Olufsen is that we're going to get ourselves this very nice piano, glossy. I think they also made it in white, bluish and other colors, so when you're going to pick one up, it's depending what the person ordered back in the day. We're going to get two SCARTs, then we're going to get even an S-Video in, and of course the old school antenna. But when it comes to Bang & Olufsen, we can do a lot of cool things. Then we're going to get ourselves an extra, let's say a standard on the bottom, so you can put it in a different angle, and of course a zip tie. But when you're looking at the tube itself, the tube is very colorful. I'm a big fan of these Philips ones, and they look amazing. And it's just like the next level when you want to play some retro games. And at the front we're going to get this glass. So far I know all CRT models of the Bang & Olufsen have this. But I personally think it's a really cool touch and gives more like an extra premium feeling. But audio, let's listen to that, because that sounds amazing on this television.
島原の矜持より時は流れ、今再び嵐の予感があった。青丸、立花右京。
Alright, so let's take a close look at this deluxe remote with this tiny LCD inside. So basically Bang & Olufsen were selling these universal remotes, so it doesn't matter like if you're having like a television or you had like an audio or radio or DVD player, you can just basically use everything with one remote. You can turn it on and off, volume control, stuff like that. And I must like, these things weigh quite heavy, they are fully made of metal. Also we're going to get different models, and depending what kind of television you're having, because beside the point that they are basically universal, because of the function on the remote, we do get some limitations, and again, it depends what you're having. So this is basically the previous model without an LCD. It's missing out some buttons, for example the navigation. It's still like usable for most televisions. Here you can see like we have the TV, the light, the radio, V-tape, stuff like that we need for powering on the television. And again, this thing looks amazing and it weighs like freaking heavy. That's what I really love about these B&O televisions and remotes. Okay, next up we're going to get this very weird one. And this weird one is especially unique for the B&O Vision 1. So this remote can only be used with a couple of products when I understand of, with the B&O Vision 1 television for example. But again, like it's quite limited when it comes to the settings. But when you go into like being full retro mode with a CRT, we also can use the old school light guns. The Super Jolt gun is one of those awesome machines that I bought a very long time ago. We can play my favorite games like Point Blank again. You don't need all the mumbo jumbo, you can just use this gun on your television. This recording is from the B&O Vision 1, but I basically like tried all of my light guns on all models and it didn't have any issues whatsoever. And it's a lot of fun playing these games again, and you don't need to have a lot of experience like hooking it all up with emulators and stuff like that. It's just old school. But the recoil guns do need to have some extra power supplies and a lot of cables to your television and console. But yeah, that is the thing that we're going to get with old school retro televisions and old school light guns. And personally for me it was like memory lane playing some Time Crisis, because that game I played it to death. I can still remember that I bought it brand new and I was so excited and I played it so many hours. So let's play some light up games with the Sega Saturn and some different system, and let's have fun with Virtua Cop and other great games. The light gun out of the screen and we press the trigger button so it reloads. But I can tell you, like, this is such a big improvement with the recall function. Judgment has arrived. The music in this game is so cool. Go out of my way. Okay. Oh yeah. Oh, he's using a bazooka on the boat. Danger mode. There he is. Miss me. Oh, in the face. Where is he? So I tried out a lot of Bang & Olufsen products. I must say the MX4000 is absolutely my favorite television, simply because of the size. This thing is quite compact for a CRT, it has an amazing sound and the display quality is just perfect. The downside is finding this in USA and other regions is going to be quite difficult. Yeah, for now, like if you can pick it up for not a lot of money and you're like CRT gaming in combination with some old school systems, I think it's worth it. You pay around 50 freaking euro here now. I want to thank you for watching, consider subscribing, hit the little bell, become one of the Wicked family, and it would be great to see you in the next video.